One of the other factors that I really take into account is the shipping time and the lead time, as well as the size of the product. Okay, so with size, there is a competitive advantage if you're going to ship something that is large, because you're going to have to do sea shipping, and it's a bit more difficult, and there's higher fees and everything. But just when I am in general thinking about a product, the smaller that it is, there are some bigger advantages, okay? Because I can go and buy a larger amount of these products and store them at the Amazon warehouse for a longer amount of time, and I'm not going to get killed on storage fees. Also, shipping by air is a quite easier process, and it reduces that lead time. So you get your product out there faster, and then let's say you have some errors in inventory forecasting. Now you won't get hosed on shipping by doing air, so you'll be able to react much faster. I know a lot of people are advocates of sea shipping, and it can be a great option, but there are a lot of downfalls, and unless you're shipping a large enough amount in your shipment, you're not actually going to save that much by doing sea. Obviously, if you fill a whole container, you're going to get massive savings, but I just find that the faster I can get my feedback loop, that I'll make up for the margin lost. And it won't even be margin lost if it's small. Just in general, it makes that feedback loop a lot faster. So try to go air if you're a beginner. Sea will make things more difficult, and the biggest reason is cash flow. Now, one of my friends does 8 figures, and he still does all of his products by air. I mean, every once in a while he'll do sea, but it's just things are going so fast, and he needs every bit of cash flow that he just keeps things going in air, and the logistics get really messy when you're trying to get all these sea shipments. It depends on the size of your products and whatnot. So just really take into account shipping and lead times. And if you're a beginner, I suggest finding something smaller rather than larger. But there is, like I've said in the competitive advantage section, there is opportunity where it's more difficult. But my one highlight, I try to avoid oversized units because Amazon charges an arm and a leg if you get into the oversize. So make sure that you watch the fee video if you're not aware of that, and don't go into oversize because you're going to get hosed, and it makes a lot of things unprofitable that you think would be profitable. So until the next time. Oh, and I guess one other thing I should say is the only reason I was able to go 0 to 6 million in 6 months was because my shipping time from my supplier, it was in the US. It was literally 2 days. Okay, 2 days into the warehouse, and we had pretty fast lead times. So, and with him, I guess I didn't talk about lead times enough. From the manufacturer, it was only 3 to 4 weeks. So I had 3 to 4 week lead time, 2 days shipping, and I'm in the Amazon warehouse. Whereas sometimes in China, it's 45-day lead time. Plus, if you go sea shipping, 30 plus days, and then you're in the warehouse. So you've got to buy a lot more inventory. Be well planned, but that faster that feedback loop, you can have much faster learning, and you can scale a lot faster. Yeah, so I just did a little example here to exemplify. So if we have a 45-day lead time from your manufacturer, it's not always that long, it could be 30, but we're going to get that, plus shipping 30 days if we go ocean, and then now that's 2.5 months right there. But we then have to purchase again just about right away, because if our lead time is 2.5 months and we bought 2 to 3 months of inventory, we have to order right away. So we go net negative 5 months of inventory. So it's going to take 4 months to be profitable on that product. Whereas when you have that lower lead time and shipping time, you could get profitable much faster. And this is the reason right here why you see a lot of people having cash flow issues with Amazon FBA. So you may give up some margin on shipping and lead times, but you will gain on the speed and your money back, so you can launch more products. So this is a good criteria I take into account.